Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and this afternoon we're going to go for a walk around a really impressive example of a 2011 Holden Captiva 5 wagon. Starting at the front of the car, you notice the lovely chrome grille. We've got the driving lights with the chrome surrounds as well. It is fitted with the bonnet protectors. For a 2011, notice how impressive the Juco is. A couple of very minor little touch-ups there. But overall really impressive for its age. It is also fitted with colour-coded front sensors, this car. And as we come around down towards the driver's side now, minor little touch up there, very small blemish there, but overall I'm being fairly picky. Factory alloy wheels, notice do have 17-inch tyres there, like new on the front there. And as we come down the driver's side, once again a couple of really minor little touch-ups, but overall fairly consistent for a 2011 model. Colour-coded outer mirrors, colour-coded door handles, right-hand rear alloy wheel, really impressive, not a scratch on it. So, you know, it presents really well. And the same continues as we get around to the rear of the car. On our tailgate here, you see all the chrome badging. We've got the high mount stoplight in our tailgate. Does have reverse sensors as well, this car. Is also fitted with the tow bar. And just the presentation even of all the plastics around where the bumper bar is there in really good order. So overall consistency continues in the exterior, and even as we come down the passenger side now, once again if you'd expect to see any scratches on the alloy wheels, this would be the side of the car you would see them, but they're absolutely unmarked. Does also have the weather shields. It is a Series 2, this Captiva, so being 2011, you move into the Series 2 version. But no, the overall condition of this car, I'm really impressed. Okay, around to the front of the car now. We'll have a little bit of a chat about some impressive statistics with the Captiva. A really good little performance. You know, it's a 2.4 litre motor, but it's going to give you 123 kilowatts of power and 230 newton meters of torque. So zippy little car around town, but at the same time it's going to give you a combined fuel consumption of 9.1 litres per 100 k's. So it'll give you the power you want, but it's going to deliver you the economy that you want and give you in excess of 700 kilometres to a tank of fuel. Back around to the rear of the Captiva now. Just a little pneumatic button we push on to release the tailgate, and the struts take it right up out of our way. Good little storage compartments in the rear there. We do have our cargo blind as well. So just if we want to keep everything that we've got in the back of the car secure and out of prying eyes, we can just close that right up. Simple matter of releasing it, pop it back into position. Underneath our big cover here, we've got our full-size spare wheel. As you can see, never been on the car, brand new tyre. A couple of minor little cosmetic scratches just up on our wheel arch there internally, just on the plastic. I mean, I'm being fairly fussy, but it gives you a really good idea of the condition. A couple of minor little marks, consistent with luggage being put in and out of the car. Also, in the event, if we want additional storage, just a matter of coming around to the second row seats, drop that down into position, and you notice the way the base of the seat moves forward slightly so that we've got a fully flat storage area. So really flexible in the setup, the Captiva. So here we are inside the Captiva now, and I've got to say, fairly impressed with what I see. The way it presents, once again, consistent with the outside of the car, really nice. Starting on our driver's armrest, all of our switches for our power windows, and they are all automatic in the Captiva. Our controls to the front of that are for the exterior mirrors, and then up in front of that we've got our knob for our headlights, automatic headlights in the Captiva, so they will turn themselves on automatically as it becomes darker. Our buttons for our driving lights, and then we have our cruise control stalk here as well, incorporated into the indicator stalk. Our steering wheel is leather wrapped and it is height and reach adjustable. Set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy, lock that lever away into position, and we're done. Away we go. All of our audio controls are on our steering wheel here, so no need to take your eyes off the road. Control all your music off the steering wheel itself. Really well illustrated dashboard as well. Everything's just very plain and easy to read. Then we move into the centre section now. We've got our multi-function screen up the top here, CD player obviously, 6 stack as you can see, AM FM stereo, really large air conditioning and heating vents to keep the occupants warm or cold depending on the weather, and directly below that we've got manual buttons, turn our traction control on or off, downhill descent control, and we can manually turn our rear parking sensors off as well if needed. Then below that we've got our master control unit for our CD player, and further down below that we've got all of our climate control, air conditioning and heating controls there. Just set the desired temperature, hit your auto button and off you go. Our T-bar, just a T-bar auto, pop it into drive and away we go, or you have the option of moving across into manual mode, which enables you to change through the gears by the stick itself. Pop it back into park and leave it there. Do have an economy button to our left hand side just to change the transmission into economy mode, and in the Captiva our parking brake is just by the release of that button there. It's an electric parking brake, so just release or engage as required. We do have cup holders directly behind that, and quite a large storage compartment there in our little console. Also important to note in the Captiva, if we push on this little button here where the cup holders are, enables us to slide that back and open up into another very large storage area down inside there. So quite flexible with the amount of storage that it has. Now just scanning around the interior, this is one thing that is really impressive. Have a look at the quality. Have a look at the quality of the seats, the door trims themselves, factory car mats. The interior is just in such good order for the age of the car. 138,000 Ks, and you know what, looking around us, you'd think to yourself, well, this car can't have done those Ks because it just presents too well. Another important thing as I have a look at the service history to make note of is that this car does have 6 airbags. So it does have front, side and curtain airbags, so you can rest assured your occupants in the car are nice and safe. Privately owned car originally, and we go to our service history, and this is part of the reason this car presents so well. You look at the servicing, majority done at a Holden dealership, local to us as well, just up the road in Cranbourne, and the service is carried out at all the correct intervals, all the way through. So you can rest assured once again as well, absolutely perfect service history. So in summary, a few really important things to take note on. 2.4 litre 4-cylinder motor, still going to deliver you 123 kilowatts of power, 230 newton metres of torque, but at the same time give you a combined fuel economy of 9.1 litres per 100 Ks. They're really impressive statistics, and this is a really impressive example of a 2011 Holden Captiva. Feel free to give us a call on 9907 0555 for further assistance.